So final round from Tahiti in New Zealand. The only time we're over here. Not sure. So not sure what the plan is with our next tournament at Lighthouse Point. I feel like I want to play that, but I'm not entirely certain. I definitely want to play Teeth of the Dog. We don't have to worry about this alternate, of course, before the British Open. And between the Kiwi and the main classic, we're going to take that detour over to PGA 2K23 to play the Rocket Mortgage Classic, which is going to be an adventure because I played that game for the first time in a long time last night and was miserable at it. So we're going to see how that goes. But what do we got for conditions? It's been all over the place. We had a pretty easy going round one, at least I thought so. Round 2, 14 to 20 mile an hour winds. Yesterday, even less wind than round 1 at 3 to 5. So what is it gonna be? 6 to 9. All right. Well, I don't really see any way that we're gonna blow this. 29 under par, current leader after an 11 under round yesterday. 6 to 9, I believe, is what we went 10 under with in round 1. So let's head out, finish her off. What's the leaderboard looking like? Was I right? Do we lead by 9? We do. Martin Trainer has started his round. We're with Billy Horschel on a Sunday for the second consecutive week. But I don't like his chances. I like our chances a lot. There's just... blowing a 9-shot lead would be a new level of bad. Well, we start with the 391-yard par 4. We eagled this hole yesterday after an incredible finesse shot that I can't duplicate, and it doesn't really appear that we're going to get the opportunity to do that here today with that pin placement, but you never know. We could come out here and pretty much shoot even par and be all right, but we got the wind at our back to start this day, which means we're going to probably actually want to take some off of this drive. Don't want to roll this into the gallery. Or have your finger slip off the analog stick. Well, it's still an absolute missile, so we still may be threatening a shoe of a spectator. Not quite. Well, they love it. I'm all right with it. We actually put this in a pretty good spot. However, what are my options here? So we can pitch this, which I feel like we've got a nice little bit of a backstop there, so even if we go a little long, in theory, we're going to be okay. It could have been better. It did turn quite a bit, but we're up on the right part of this green, so we'll take this birdie putt and hopefully put it in here. This is deceptively uphill, which I would not have guessed. Am I seeing something? Okay. I mean, it's barely. There's a tiny little click. Not gonna have to do much. But we may have had to do more than that. No, it falls. Just a casual 30 under. Horschel birdies one as well, though. Keep the pressure on what little pressure there is, I suppose. Par 3 second. I can't tell if this pin is in an area where a ball's going to funnel down to it or not. High 7-iron? Sure. That's got a chance to be good. Not bad. We're down in there. Didn't funnel. Oh, well, that's tricky. Look at all the movement this has. Looks like it's slightly more uphill, though. So we'll go with that. No! Just low the hole. Tricky one to get right. There's a lot moving, a lot going on. So we will walk out of here with our par. Does Horschel put any pressure on us or not? Because if Billy starts coming out and birdieing like the first 5 holes, then we'd be in trouble, but he makes par as well. Par 4 third. We hit power drive here yesterday, and I may do it again, depending on what the wind's doing. Nah. I don't know how much I like that. But we got a big lead. Let's go for it. I don't want this to take a bit of a right turn, give us a better angle in. And it didn't really. But we're going to be all right. A blind, not so blind second shot. Ew. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this. Oh, it's pounded. That can't be good. Yeah, let's get a speed past the hole in it. Well, it settles. It's a long birdie look, but there's nowhere to land that and use the spin to our advantage. We landed it right on the slope. Putt on the way. That's got a chance to go in and does. Nice 18-footer. To lead by 9 still. I think that was Trainer, actually, not Horschel, that has moved into second spot. He is a little bit farther ahead than us, though. Par 4 fourth. I keep thinking this hole's gettable. It's really not that gettable. Like, yeah, you can birdie it. Pretty much no issue. But, I mean, in terms of actually driving the green and sticking the green, chances aren't very high. But, not going to stop us from trying. That's pounded. Well, if this takes some off, it didn't take anything. Well, we're in the back bunker. That's the risk you take. Nothing happened. I hit a high pick right into this wind. Yep. That'll do. Birdie putt, not quite 4 feet. Should have no issue converting. And we do not. 3 under through 4. Doing even more than we have to do here at Tara Edie on this final round. Par 5 at 619 yards. We wound up, I believe, in a bunker here yesterday. Didn't take enough off to avoid that from happening. It's pretty much just try and rip a power drive or club down, hit a 3-wood, and just guarantee you're going to have a shot in grass. We're actually into the wind today. So there's not a ton of risk involved in hitting just a drive. That's a little left. Started a little left. The wind's going to push it even farther left. But into this wind, we will be in no threat of any sand. So that'll do. We're just going to have a long way in. 225. Sounds like a... Oh. Well, it could be an iron. I don't really know if I want to hit an iron. Gonna have to be precise. It's a little left to target. I don't think it's gonna sit either. Okay. Huh. Not sure why this is considered the fairway. If anything, we're probably on the fringe. Feel like we have to have a putt at this, right? What's the danger here? There is danger of rolling it long. I'm not going to go any farther than that. Let's hope for the best. On the way. That's pretty good. We only blow it about 2 feet past the hole, so... Got the speed right. Aim just a little bit off. In for birdie yet again. 40 under definitely in play. Not like we need it. And not like it's even going to be our best round of the year, but... Putting up low numbers feels good. So, of course, we're going to continue to try. Although we might try and do some stupid shit, too. Who knows? Right to left wind here on the par 4. Power drive has actually treated me fairly decent this tournament. I'm going to stay away from it here. That'll be fairly good and should get a good kick here. We'll roll down the hill. But probably stop somewhere on this hill, and we do. 108 yards out. 355 yards off of the tee there. This is a bit of a tricky approach here. This is uphill, slightly into the wind. I think if we go somewhere right here, we're going to be in good shape. We might be a little long, actually. I'm going to back off just because Lord knows I always hit these long. I also yanked it somehow, which means... it's not that bad. Clubbed down to the 54. Or I guess clubbed up. So a little bit less spin. A sneaky, tricky putt here, but I think we're going to be all right, and we are. That rattles in. We're on some kind of run right now. The front nine has treated us very well this entire week. So, looking like no changes here today. The par 4 7th. I still don't know why this is a par 4. 292 yards. The problem is, I just don't know how we land this on the green and give ourselves a chance to be in there in 2. It's just not very likely. This is probably going to be about my only chance. It's going to have to kind of... Oh, boy. Yeah. We hit it too hard. If I'm going to hit the green there, got to hit the little hill right in front. Just no shot on that. Hit it way too hard. A tricky pitch pick shot here. A little tiny click right. Oh my. Why do I continue to say that things shouldn't be par 4s, par 5s, whatever? Because then whenever that happens, I find a way to make par. Not this time. It's an ugly birdie. We'll never get that eagle on 7 this week, but it is what it is. We already got one eagle that we probably shouldn't have gotten. That crazy putt on 18 the other day. On to 8. Well, we can have a rip here. Power drive with all this fairway. Sounds good to me. Don't miss left. Well, we missed right. Good news is, left us plenty of room over there. We'll run this up there, have... I actually don't know what we're going to have. We're too far away for a flop. Could have a go with a spinner. I think that's going to be my play. Oh, that's right at it. Kind of released on us a little bit. Leaves us almost 8 feet, but we'll take it. The putt doesn't really do much of anything. I'm going to aim right at it. Give it enough pace. Nothing bad's going to happen there. That's 6 straight birdies, which is just flat out absurd, but been on one. You know, in terms of channel point redemptions, I should have one where I'm forced to retrain a skill. Play at the base for like a round, a tournament, whatever. Since people do like to see me suffer. Into the wind. Nah. This might be a little silly. I'm going to hit a low 3-wood. Can I hit a 3-wood? Well, do I hit a stinger? I feel like we can control the stinger to the point that we're not going to be in a bunker. Let's give it a go. It's heading a little left, but it should move back right. Yeah, nothing went wrong there. 300 yards on a stinger. Not bad. It does set us up for a rare, just regular old approach shot. Which we haven't gotten many of. This could be close. Gonna need a bounce, though. We don't get it. Fair enough. It's pretty flat there. Do we have it? Do we chip this? Or do we putt it? I should have putted it. Well, damn. Well, a rare par. Only our second par of the front 9. A 7 under front side. On pace for our best round of this tournament. Back 9 has ate us alive at pretty much every given opportunity outside of Friday. And even this 10th hole, we bogeyed at one point. It was Friday where we were actually our best on the back nine. This is going to be a very, very interesting shot. On the way, probably didn't hit it like we needed to, which means we are going to have one hell of a putt. A 32-foot putt is hard enough as is. Look at what this has to get through. See if we gave it enough juice. We did! Oh, to get it up there anyway. Every ounce of steam it had to get up the hill to leave us 5 inches short for a tap-in par. Oh, well. 40 under is still very much in play. Horschel has fallen outside the top 3. Rough day for Billy. Par 5, 11th. Let's see what we can do here today. That... Okay, never mind. The green goes back a little farther than I thought. I was like, is that... that pin on the edge? Oh, nope. We want to do that. We missed this a little left, but it should turn back right. Safe yet again. No fairways missed today. Get a green and under regulation. That's what you want, game? Well, we can do that. Oh, we've done that all right. This could be really good. Oh! About a foot away from dunking our second. A massive green. We should do that every single time. I wasn't sure if it had the pace. That's an eagle on 11. How have I not done that? Gotta be pin placements. I'm just not remembering. Solid start to the back nine. Par eagle. See what the 12th has in store for us. Yet again, you really can't get over that way, I don't think, off the tee. You gotta kind of use up the fairway. Yeah, it's just not... I mean, we could try and pound it through all of that. I guess there is that option. Don't have a lot to lose at this point. That's a little bit left of target. We're going to be in that shit, aren't we? Oh, yeah. It's got no chance of getting through all that. As long as this is playable, we're going to be all right. 131 yards out. Good news is it's at least a wedge, so we shouldn't really have much of an issue getting it out of this. And we don't. Not sure this is going to spin, though. It did. When it's going right, it's going right. Birdie putt. Tricky one, though. Very tricky putt. The good thing that was on target, because that was going to blow past. Might have putted that off the green. 39 under. We are 3 under on the back 9. That's a 10 under round to this point. And we're on 13. You know, the way we've been playing as of late and, you know, winning at Pinehurst makes me think that if we got a second crack at Augusta right now, we'd have a chance. Well, Fuck it. Down on the power, that's probably not necessarily a bad thing. Gonna take some speed off of this. And then we might just roam right around. This ball should turn. Will it stay on, though? That's gonna be the question, and the answer is no. 10 yards out, though. It's the best drive we've had on this hole. We haven't even gotten the chance to really get it up here yet. A chip is dangerous. Because if it's long, we're probably missing by a good margin. It's still trying to trundle about 10 feet out. Felt like we had to have a go on it, though. Beauty. 4 under through 4 holes on the back. An eagle on 11. Keeping us on pace for something real special today. We've been low 60s the entire round. Highest, or the entire tournament. Highest score we've had was a 63 on Friday and all that wind. You know, maybe me and Tara Edie are just finally coming to an understanding here. A drive into the wind. Hit it low and left. Or miss right, but it's still left enough. And it's going to get a good bit of rollout here, too. We'll have a chance to go put this in real tight, hopefully. Keep this birdie run moving right along. Well, I feel like if I just hit a normal finesse, I'm going to be in much better shape. I aim right for the edge. Lord knows I'm going to hit it too hard. I always do, and we did, but we also missed right. What do you know? That pretty much went right where I aimed, outside of a little bit right, but that's stupid. All that green I had to work with. I should have just ran it up there. That certainly had a look. A chip inside of a foot. Easy tap in. Well, the birdie run, technically, ends at 2. With that eagle on 11. We are, again, under no threat in this tournament. Haven't really been since... We really never were. We led after 36 holes, have never surrendered the lead. Tied for the lead after day 1. Pin is way back. Gonna hope for a little bit of roll here. Wind is doing nothing to that. I also pounded it. We do not stay on the green. My greens in regulation today is probably going to suck. This is going to be dicey. That's gotta turn and just turned too late. Looked like it had eyes for a second. Little bit too much. 3 holes to play. We sit at 40 under par. Right now we're rocking an 11 under for the 2nd straight day. Three holes to finish out EA PGA Tour, at least for the next 2 weeks. Because there is a chance that we don't play at Lighthouse Point. The wind isn't really moving that a lot. Are we going to drive a green? Are we going to drive a green? Are we going to drive a green? Yep. Well, there we go. There's that green and under regulation. However, 93 feet away from the hole, so chances aren't good. I apparently completed a quest. This is going to take everything we've got. There's really no downhill, I don't think, anywhere. It's all uphill. I have no clue where to aim here. Absolutely none. Fucking 94-foot putt. On the way. I don't even know if we got it remotely right. 94 feet 2 feet 7 inches. I'd say that's fairly good. All right. Back to our birdieing ways and 12 under here on Sunday. Par 3 17th, final par 3. We finish on a par 5. Gonna hope that this is something that we can aim short of the hole. No. Not gonna be that way. Eight iron on the way. We hit it probably a little hard. This is gonna have to funnel back down a little bit and, you know, a little bit more on that. Get up that slope a little bit more. I think we got a better chance. Let it pick up some speed. That doesn't happen. Putt is on the way and just missing high. Par 3s are my nemesis. We are in for par with 1 hole to play. I don't know. Maybe they could still catch us. You never know. I mean, we're only up by 20. Par 5, finishing hole at Terra Iti at 547 yards. Wind is going to dictate what we try and do here. Big stick, not a guarantee. Yeah, this is going to try and bend away from where I want to be, so I think we'll go right here. now we're along for the ride. This, shockingly enough to me, is going to come back a little left. We're in a pretty good spot. 183 yards out. Can we put this shot in close and eagle this hole for the second time in this tournament? We can certainly have a go. Well, that's certainly a fairly nice eagle look. 19 feet. On the way, bending, and in. What a way to end the tournament. 2 eagles on the back nine for a 14-under final day. Billy Horschel actually shot over par here on Sunday. I would say it's about as good as we could do. It probably isn't after we shoot a 57. Just flat out absurd. Yeah, that's gonna be it for PGA Tour, EA PGA Tour. Here for at least the next week, we're taking a detour and going over to 2K for 1 week and 1 week only to go play what I'd consider my home tournament, the Rocket Mortgage Classic at Detroit Golf Club. So we're gonna see how it goes. That game just plays entirely different than this one. I don't know how I ever played that game for so long, because I actually really enjoy this one here, but I just like the way that EA plays a lot better. But it's the only way I can play the Rocket Mortgage, so that's where we'll be next Thursday over in 2K.